Okay, I just screwed this up. Today we're jumping back to the S14. If you guys didn't see the last video, we sent off our intake manifold to get painted. So we're gonna wait just a little bit longer to put the motor back in the car, but that's okay because we have tons of parts that still need to go on the car. Today we're finally gonna start throwing on some of the cosmetic stuff like this wing I have some new taillights. We also have to throw in our Greddy oil pan, which is an enlarged oil pan and it's baffled, so this makes it a little bit safer when it comes to driving the car a little bit harder. A lot of you guys in the comments noticed that Calvin actually put the thermostat in upside down on the accent in the last video, so shout out to all of you guys. We have flipped it, or Calvin flipped it this morning, and that is installed properly. Thank you for the save, boys. I appreciate it. While we let the oil drain out of this pan, I've already cracked the top of the pan and it's nearly ready to come off. I'm gonna let that drain all the way. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and unbox some of these taillights. These are D-Max lights. These are some of my favorite aftermarket taillights for the S14. I'm gonna open this box first. These are pretty. Those look pretty dope. Those are awesome. So pretty, dude. So compared from the right to the left, I just feel like the left looks so old. A lot of people restore them, but to be quite honest, I've always loved these D-Max style taillights. They come in black, and then they come with a full chrome finish. I went with the black, and I think it's gonna look really, really nice once we have the wing on top. Unfortunately, because this car isn't running and we don't even have the battery connected and the wiring harness is pretty much all taken out of the car, we can't test the lights to show you guys what they look like, but trust me, they look very good. Oh. I'm not sure like what the previous owner did, but the inside of the other housing was exactly the same. It's like, I would even almost leave it. I'm like, oh, I guess that was his attempt at trying to keep moisture in the car or out of the car. There's just an excessive amount of
why wouldn't you want to
glue?
Be moist,
like
though?
I don't. Oh, it's just I would almost just leave it.
You want to leave it?
I mean, unless you want to get up all in there.
I'm all up in the goo right now. All
right, you might as well just like kind
of. I'm in the gulag right now. Put me in the gulag.
Yeah, you might as well just play it out, my guy. Ew.
I'm just gonna
ew.
play for myself.
Step by step, we are slowly fixing this car and getting rid of all the previous crap. Oh, look there, you can kind of see. Oh, yeah, so the hole's still there. I thought maybe the hole was blown out or something, but I guess not. Nice. Fresh. Are you ready for the wing?
Yes.
So this wing right here is actually from my good friend Randy. A lot of parts from this car actually came from Randy. Yeah,
you stealing?
He actually sent it to me as a gift. It was free.
Merry Chrysler.
So this is the JDM S14 wing, and as I've been saying, I want this to be like an OEM Plus build, and this is actually gives me FDRX7 vibes with the wing. If only this was a carbon center, it'd be really cool. But anyways, it looks really cool. This is my first time actually kind of placing it down. Calvin, get your reaction on this.
Oh.
Take a step back. Get him a look. What's really cool that I like is that the wing
looks very
trunk,
nice.
but it actually like
it comes out.
It comes out.
Oh wait, it comes out?
Yeah.
Oh, I see that.
It like really hangs off.
That's really good.
It really adds a lot more dimension to the car because
that's
at
OEM.
The moment, yeah, OEM. At the moment, we don't have a diffuser. We're running the stock. This is the stock rear bumper. So if we had like a JDM rear bumper, it would hang a little bit lower. But as of right now, I don't know what we're gonna do with the rear end of the car. But this really, really helps the top end because I really do not like the S14 with no wing. I just think it looks kind of funky. This looks so good, and you really can see a lot of the Midnight Purple 3 like reflect off.
Yeah, you're right. It's
really
so
shows.
good.
So we have to mount this, which is weird because I don't know if this is how they all come, but we only have one stock bolt. And then you could see there's like some sort of clip.
There's supposed to be a clip.
A clip here, and then there's like a hole right here. So we're just gonna have to find a way to mount it with this and probably put 3M tape here and here. Hopefully that's enough, kind of just play it by ear. So we're gonna try and figure out how to mount this and install it. So the way that we've decided that we want to mount this, we're gonna find where we wanna make our hole based on where the stud's actually touching our tape. So I've lined up the edges to match on each side of the trunk, and we both decided we're happy with it. So you can actually see this is actually partly tearing the tape, so that's kind of giving me my point of reference. And on this side, I'm just gonna mark here. I'm just gonna mark right here, and we should be able to drill our holes, and that will give us our base location for where we want this wing to sit. Just to triple check, we are going to take measurements of the depth and the length of both of our dots to make sure they look pretty much the same. If they are the same, that would guarantee us that our locations and the wing is placed in the center of the trunk. Hey doctor, can I get any confirmation on you?
Liar, liar.
Oh, jeez. Holy shit. Oh, God.
Okay, I just screwed this up. Let this be a reminder that easy rookie mistakes can always be done. So I had not seen what the JDM rear wing looks like on the S14. So we bolted it, we put it down, we sat it down, and then I noticed that the underside of the wing doesn't sit very flush with the trunk. I was like, that's weird, it should absolutely sit flush. And I looked a photo up online, and where I thought it was supposed to sit, I thought it looked the best. Where I thought it just was clear this is where it was supposed to be. I looked it up online, and the wing was actually supposed to be like 2 inches further up. And I realized that after I already drilled the damn hole. Yes, Calvin thinks that's very funny. So it's okay. We're just gonna have to take it to Pat and everything for Pat just to fill. But that's a fatty. Pat hates me. It's a rookie mistake. It hurts, but it happens. So I'm gonna re-drill the hole and then put it in. All right, so this is how the rear end turned out. I'm actually super happy with it. You can kind of get a glimpse of what we're going for. Again, this is not the right wheel setup or the tire setup. I'm still looking for something to put on the lower rear end of the S14, whether it's the JDM rear bumper, which is I'm finding is pretty difficult to find, or maybe trying to find some sort of like canards that aren't too aggressive, or something like rear bumper valences or something to put on the rear end. Any of you guys have suggestions on what you think would look good, definitely leave some suggestions down below, because I get a lot of my part findings actually from you guys. Seeing the taillights on the car looks good. I hope when this car is all said and done, I don't know if I'm too sold on the chrome right there on the side of the lights. I might try and like make those all red. I don't quite know yet. Also, just showing my flaws here, just did a big mess up by drilling that hole. So now I'm gonna have to probably next week take the wing off. I'll go drop the rear trunk off the Torrey Pines collision, and I'm gonna have them patch that hole for us because I screwed up. I took a big oof, and we're gonna have to get that fixed over. But oil pans on, Calvin got the gasket in there. We fixed the thermostat today. We don't have any more engine components we can put on until we get our intake manifold back from paint.
So when you're hanging out with Jimmy and Adam, ask about these things, because these have kind of the same white coolant kind of looking thing going on, and this is like oily. So I don't know what these are, so ask them what this, and this.
We'd be able to figure it out, and I'm sure actually the comments will be able to help us out.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, the comments will definitely know.
Yeah,
and we could ask Mickey, but yeah, that's one thing. Since we don't have all of our pieces yet, we haven't started like measuring out everything. I don't know exactly what everything is because I'm not an SR20 guy, but we're learning piece by piece. So this thing's coming together. I'm just really excited to see all these pieces in the car. Once turbo's here and the intake manifold's back, we can go ahead and throw this in the bay of the car. And then at that point, we just put the wiring harness on. I'm ready to get the ECU and get ready to tune it. We still have our seat brackets coming in for this car. I still need to figure out what steering wheel and the quick release I want to do. We need to convert the transmission to manual. So there's still a fair amount of work to be done, but like we're definitely like, I can see the finish line. The finish line's far away, but I can definitely see it. So it's very exciting. I hope a lot of you guys can relate to this. Whenever Spin and I are going to leave the house, like right now we're about to go to dinner, I've been ready. I just throw on some shoes, throw on some stuff, I get ready to go. I've been waiting for her for 5 minutes now. She finally has weaseled her way out of the house, but yet she always says I take forever to get ready. But when it comes down to it, she takes forever. I think it's just a girl thing. Dude, what took so long?
I'm so sorry. Our house is -5 degrees, so I was turning on all the heaters. So when we get home, it's cozy. Get you a man that last minute before dinner says, I'll bring the trash cans up to the top of the hill.
Go.
Are you cold? Oh, I just noticed the camera didn't open up all the way.
Oh.
Get a new camera. You're a YouTuber.
And
You
came
should
in
have
today.
a camera that doesn't open all the way.
It actually should show up any minute. One of Sabrina and I's most favorite restaurants is BJ's because they have these cookie desserts.
Cookie desserts, people know what pazookies are.
I feel like not everyone knows what BJ's is.
Please, everyone in the comments.
I don't know. This is like our favorite thing ever. I literally come here just so, like, the food here is okay, but this top tier dessert, always the best.
I'm salted caramel,
We came here for a literal this
way superior.
pazookie date. I always have to give praise to Sabrina for her park job. Look at this. Half your
Boring rap. Boring.
wow, boring rap. Are you serious, bro?
Plain. Very TJ Hunt.
Oh my god.
I am Sabrina Lehman and I like paisley wraps in green and matte, not black. My wheels are tight. This wrap could be better.
Dude.
Just my thoughts.
Ouch.
Just my thoughts. What do you mean ouch?
Surprise. Remember, surprise, I surprised you with this surprise, I guess not. It's now time to hop on these games. If you boys are not following my Twitch, it's down below if you want to follow the streams. This is where I'm going to spend the rest of the night. Thank you guys so much for watching another episode of the vlog. Today's giveaway winner is Tristan T from San Antonio, Texas. You have won a MagnaFlow exhaust. Thank you for ordering something from Hunt & Company and entering the 24 days of giveaways. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and keep moving forward.
Let it snow, let it snow.